Hello and welcome to the Telegraph studio and Business Reporter's Performance Improvement Campaign, hosted by the Telegraph Online. I'm Alistair Green and today I'm going to be talking to Richard Barry from PaySec about how to transact with Asia. Good morning.
Good morning.
So when it comes to payment technology, what's so exciting about China and Asia at the moment?
1 in 10 people online are Chinese. These people are hitting the buy button. That's 365 million people hitting that buy button. Okay, if we put that into terms of numbers, there's $600 billion was spent online in China in 2015. Now that's increasing a third year by year by year.
Wow, so is this happening just in China or is it anywhere beyond that?
No, it's the Southeast Asia region in general. I mean, if you look at the next country in line, that would be Indonesia, 250 million population. They've got a rapidly expanding middle class. They've got much increasing access to the internet. These people shop online.
Okay, so we understand there's a big revolution going on at the moment. But if we want to transact with Asia, surely all we do, we take our tried and tested methods from over here, copy them and then paste them to use over there.
What we've learned in Europe is valuable, but there's a much wider range of solutions available in Asia, and this is what we don't necessarily know or use so actively in Europe. How you approach a sale over there doesn't necessarily correspond with how you actually approach a sale in Europe, so you have to change your approach entirely.
So this approach, what's that? Is it down to culture? What's the differences?
It is down to culture. It's down to the type of solutions that are available. You've got to remember that in Asia, cash is king. And we're now moving to a digital environment. So where you're dealing in Europe, you may be transacting with existing digital money that's in that digital environment. In Asia, you're not. You have to get it into that environment first. So you're dealing with things that we don't necessarily use in Europe so much. So e-vouchers, e-coupons, these kind of things to actually bring money into that environment to start with.
Now, we've been talking about this revolution. I mean, is there a time frame by which we have to join this revolution, otherwise we'll lose it?
Well, Southeast Asia is already transacting now. How long do you want to wait before you join in? At the end of the day, if you don't get there, your competitors likely will.
Okay, so if we're a little bit slow off the mark with that, what's going to happen?
So you don't go rushing into it. At the end of the day, it's about changing your approach. You have to make sure that you're working with people who understand the market, that you understand the market. You can't just translate your website and off you go. You have to work with people who understand it. So I would recommend you plan it carefully and you work with people who understand it and go forward from there.
Okay, so how do you help us in achieving this?
Well, PaySec actually help you transact in the area. We understand the regulatory landscape. We understand how to transact in Asia. So we act as a gateway. So it's equivalent of we can actually take transactions there for you. We don't help with your marketing. We don't help with your product, but we'll certainly help you enable the function of taking money.
So once this, let's call it an Asian gold rush, once that's over, what's next?
Well, it's not going to be over. At the end of the day, Europe has been transacting for hundreds of years and it's not going to stop now. Asia's just starting to transact and it's going to continue. It is a gold rush to the sense of, you know, it's a new type of gold, it's a different type of mining, but at the end of the day, you still have to stake your claim.
Well, it's been fascinating finding out more about how we should be more effective in our transactions with China and Asia. Richard Barry from PaySec, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.